Hello and welcome back to another vlog. Here we are on the cliff path, just taking Nero for a walk. It's quite early. I don't know why I'm out walking at this time, but we just came back from spinning and that was terrible, I must add. It was good and terrible at the same time because no one likes to do exercise at 7:45 in the morning. Who does? I don't. I know The Rock does actually because I follow him on Twitter. He starts his cardio at 4 AM in the morning. That's crazy. And then at 6 AM he hits the weights. So that's 2 hours of cardio and that's 5 days a week apparently. You know, I read his tweets. Obviously, why wouldn't I read The Rock's tweets? I love Dwayne Johnson. I think he's amazing. I'm not a big fan of wrestling, but I'm a big fan of his work in the acting world. So if you're not following The Rock on Twitter, you probably should. You're missing out. That's Nero, as I said. He actually wanted to go that way. He's crazy. We're not going that way today. We go that way when we go on a long walk. Then we walk all the way around there to the front, past those rocks, and even further that way. That's the long walk route. But he obviously wants to go on the long walk route every single day. He's crazy like that. He's absolutely crazy like that. Oh, and I feel as if I must mention every single time that I record a vlog that this is South Africa. I live in South Africa. And we actually do walk, the waves are quite noisy down there, we walk Nero here every day. That's what we do. To pay for this beauty, we've been given incredibly slow internet. And I would say just a complete lack of anything that's even slightly technologically advanced. So that's how we pay for it. That's it. Nero doesn't mind, because he doesn't need a computer to function. No, he doesn't. Hey, my boy. All he needs is a nice walk every day, you know, a couple of throws with the ball, a trip to the beach, stuff like that. We actually go into the beach right after this. So I'm walking him while his mommy, well, it's not his biological mommy, but you know who I'm talking about, is at Pilates. And when she's done, we're going to go to the beach and I'm going to throw the ball for him. And the sad thing is I usually can't record there because it's incredibly windy. It's always windy there for some reason. It's not even far away. There's no wind here right now. The beach is over there. I mean, I know you can't really see it in the standard definition glory, but it's over there. Okay, so if you look all the way across the water, past the rocks there, at the other side, that's where the beach is. It's not far to drive, but that's the one we go to. There are beaches closer, but that's the dog beach. Okay, so we take the dog there. This is the dog, his name is Nero, and other people take their dogs there too. Generally they're all nice puppies and Nero gets along well with them, but sometimes you get the rotten apples. We'll not talk about those. But the actual reason for me recording this vlog wasn't to just talk about our walk with Nero or The Rock. You know, Dwayne, The Rock Johnson. I love that guy. It's amazing. That wasn't the reason. The reason was actually to say that I've been having some technical difficulties with my mic and recording and the sound and all that stuff. Actually also the pop filter for some reason. And I'm not sure why. I'm really not sure why. I have been wondering. I've been trying to figure out what it was that was wrong. And I can't. But I'm slowly but surely just sussing everything out. I'm going to get it working properly again. What happened was I installed new drivers, NVIDIA drivers. It's the 30 or 300.24 or something, the newest ones, the beta drivers. And the reason for it breaking is not actually because they're beta drivers. Basically, every time I do that, then something resets. Now there's something in my eye. You've got to be kidding me. Get out of my eye. Basically, every time I install new drivers, then it resets the audio, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. Then I just have to readjust all the volume settings and all that. But this time, my boy, we're not going that way. See, he's just like his daddy. He wants to go find grand adventure in the Fynbos. No, my boy, that's not where we're going. We're going this way, come. But anyway, so I'm okay with resetting stuff, but this time it sort of mixed things up even more than it usually does. For some reason, some of my USB ports give me much louder volume than others, and by much louder I mean way too loud. And then I've got the one that I usually used giving me a slightly softer volume, which is, I don't want to say too soft, but it's on the verge of being too soft. And it's very weird, okay? It's really weird. It doesn't make sense. I'm not going to try and make sense of it, but I will just try find a setting that I'm comfortable with, that I'm okay with, and I need to find a good distance that the mic needs to be away from me, because I had a sweet spot for a long time and I just didn't worry about it. I was like, fine, let's record, bam, press F11 and let's go. And I was okay, it was good. But now I can't just do that, because I did that and then my Legend of Grimrock video came out way too loud. The Skyrim video had a bunch of pop-in in, which means I think my mic was a bit too close to me, and the pop filter is still working. It's there, it's in the right position, but I think there might be spatial distortion. That's a very technical way of saying it might be too close or too far. It's probably too close, seeing that I actually heard some pop-in. And it's actually not just standard pop-in, it's more like a vibration. So it's like the air that leaves my lungs when I say something really loudly, which happens quite often. Not always, I mean, it's not always an accident. Sometimes I just talk loudly, okay? But when I do that, then the pop filter vibrates a little bit, and that just transfers into the mic. But the thing is, I've got this little spider stand thing, and it's supposed to take away any vibrations. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm working on it, and I just wanted to say that the next couple of videos might have a few problems with them. They'll still be perfectly watchable. Most people won't even realize that there's anything wrong, but I'm trying to get it fixed. Okay, and because of that I didn't actually record news yesterday, and I recorded the whole journal entry, the Journal of Lumin the Hunter entry, and afterwards I realized, well, this is way too soft. Now that's actually my fault for not realizing it halfway through already, or just after I started, but I was so happy with the fact that I was recording it that, you know, the thought didn't cross my mind. But what I might do is I might be skipping StarCraft news this week, or Diablo news, I'm not sure, one of the two. It depends on where the most interesting stuff is. If there's more interesting stuff in the Diablo news, then I'll do that, and if there's more interesting stuff in the StarCraft news, I'll do that. I will be doing World of Warcraft news because I've actually already prepared that, and then I might be doing Guild Wars news, because it seems like some people want or need a little primer before the Guild Wars beta weekend coming up this Friday. It starts Friday. They've actually released a list of servers, and they've also released the client. People can now download the client, and I'm going to be talking about that tomorrow. So if you check back here tomorrow, you'll find a vlog talking all about the Guild Wars beta weekend. What I'm going to be trying to do, hopefully, I mean, this is assuming that the performance is better, and I'm sure it will be, okay? I am not actually sure it will be, but I'm hoping it will be. And if it is better, then I'll tell you guys what I'm going to be doing, what I want to do, which server I'll play on. I'm not sure if all the servers are now hosted in the US like they were before, or if some of them are in the EU, because they actually released a list of the servers, and some of them were EU. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on there. If they're all hosted in the US, then I might just go on the same one I was on last time. I think it was called Anvil Rock, because that's where all the devs were, and that's where all the events were happening, and it was just the busiest server. Oh, and it was always winning the PvP. So I was like, well, yeah, that makes sense. Why don't I go there so I can see the good part of PvP and not just get pounded into the ground? I just spat on you. I apologize. But all of that said, I will release a vlog tomorrow talking about Guild Wars, and I'll probably release a couple of news episodes still this week, but I don't want to release too much on Friday because I want to save myself for Guild Wars. I want to be able to record some Guild Wars if possible. Hope you guys like the scenery. Or should I say, I hope you guys liked the scenery, because I'm going to be ending this vlog soon. I know I always say that I'm going to end it, then I don't end it, but I do actually mean to end it now, because this was meant to be a really quick walk, so that we can actually head back, pick mommy up, and then go to the beach. That's what we need to do. But the weather's nice, isn't it? It is a good day for a walk. It's a little bit chilly, seeing that I'm wearing like really short shorts and sandals and a vest. It's a bit chilly. I'll admit that. My nose is actually running a bit, but it's nice. It's good walking weather, and it'll be good beach weather, because if you've got a day like this where it's not quite sunny but it could rain at any second, then the beach is usually nice and empty. Much more fun going then. Then we got the whole beach to ourselves, and we can just go crazy. We can have a party on the beach. Nero likes partying on the beach. It's one of his favorite things to do. But that is going to be it for this video. I just wanted to mention that some of the videos that I upload in the next couple of days might have some problems, and I'm working on it. I am working on it. If you guys are professionals in the audio industry, look at that little bird. He's absolutely crazy. He's lost it. Tweeting around here like he owns the place. Maybe he does. Maybe he does. Maybe he's the Rockefeller of birds and he owns this entire block. Who knows? Anyway, so I'm working on it. I'll try to get all the issues fixed. And tomorrow, Guild Wars vlog. Next couple of days, hopefully I'll get the Pandaren starting area done. I don't want to actually spoil it, but it might be it might be finished soon. And hopefully I'll get a journal entry up soon. And more Grimrock, obviously. Thank you to everyone that's enjoying the Grimrock and subscribing because of it. I don't know why I'm thanking you for enjoying it, but thank you for subscribing because you enjoy it, because, you know, you might find other stuff that you like. Get out of your car. That was actually a traffic department car, I think. Was it? I can't see it anymore. But I should probably not be telling them to get out of here. The traffic cops in this town, stay away from them. They have some serious issues. I shouldn't be saying that. That's actually really mean. But they really mean. Oh boy, I should also not be filming him when he's doing that. But I'm done, okay? Check back soon for more. Most importantly though, happy taking Nero Puppy for a walk. And hearing about all my sound issues. Happy that.